Welcome everybody back into Nerd Sesh. My name is Logan, and today we will be diving into Drake Maye's Week 10 film against the Chicago Bears. Before we get started, if you haven't already, I implore you to like, subscribe, and to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future Nerd Sesh content. The 2024 NFL Draft class has a chance to be one of the greatest QB classes in NFL history. Caleb Williams was the number 1 overall pick. Jaden Daniels was the number 2 overall pick. And Drake Maye was the number 3 overall pick. We also had a record 6 quarterbacks go in the first 12 picks, something that had never happened before in NFL history. And Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams have kind of taken up all of the spotlight, rightfully so, right? Caleb, one of the most highly touted prospects in NFL history. Jaden Daniels amidst one of the greatest rookie quarterback campaigns ever. But getting lost in the mix is Drake Maye, and I think Drake Maye has a chance to be as good or even better than both of those guys with his raw ability. So without further ado, let's get into the tape. All right, we're going to start with negative plays and get them out of the way. There's not too many on tape, but this one is pretty bad. Drive number 3, play number 3, a 1st and 10. Drake Maye is going to throw one of the worst interceptions of the year to TJ Edwards here, and it's pretty simple. Play action fake, rolling out right. Drake just never sees this guy. He just never sees TJ Edwards. Just never sees him. Edwards does a really good job of recovering after biting a little bit on the play action, sinking, and drops right back to where he needs to be in front of Austin Hooper. And this is a play that Drake just has to eat. Pressure starts getting home. He panics a little bit and gets rid of the football and just never sees TJ Edwards. This is a play you just got to eat. You got to throw this ball away, live to fight another day. Maye realizes it the second he lets this one go that it's a bad decision. Just got to eat this play. Throw this one away. Drake's just got to eat this one. Next play we're going to take a look at here is a crucial situation. Drive number 4, play number 3, a 3rd and 7 here. And Maye is going to throw an incomplete pass here to Demario Douglas on a drag. A few things about this play. One, I don't think this is the right decision. I think that even if he completes this pass to Douglas, he probably isn't getting this first down. He's got 2 defenders in front of him, and he only needs about another yard or 2 to get to this first down marker, but this is a long yard. And I think it's most likely that even if Maye was able to complete this to Douglas, that he doesn't get this first down. So 2 things. The big issue here is that he misses Austin Hooper, who does a block and release at the line of scrimmage, who is wide open going into the flat. And you look at the 2 defensive backs, they are both drifting towards the middle of the field. 6 does a good job of slamming on the brakes and breaking on Hooper, but he's still got about 5 yards of separation between him. And the bigger issue, Jalen Johnson is drifting way towards the middle of the field. So I just think Austin Hooper has a lot better leverage on the right side of the field against those 2 guys where he would have a better chance at getting this first down. But also, we're seeing a little bit of a levels concept here with Douglas and Hunter Henry. Douglas on the route underneath, Henry on the route over the top. I think that if Drake Maye had pump faked this, got Edmonds and the defensive back to break on Douglas, that there's the potential that Hunter Henry is going to come open on the backside here, wide open, way past the first down marker for a big play. So, just not the best decision here from Drake Maye. It's not a super costly play. He doesn't have a turnover or anything like that, but it's a crucial down, 3rd and 7. You got to get the first down, and I just think this is a bad decision here from Drake, and he's not rushed. The pressure hadn't gotten home yet. All right, next play that we're going to take a look at here is drive number 2, play number 8, a 1st and 10. And again, this isn't a super costly play, and I want to give Drake Maye some props here initially. Taking the snap out of shotgun, empty set here. Pressure's going to get home. He's able to evade the initial pressure, and great break from Tremaine Edmonds to blow this play up the second that Maye gets out of the pocket. He's on a QB spy, so phenomenal job here from Tremaine Edmonds to blow this play up. But the reason I have this marked down as a negative play, even though Drake does avoid a sack, is I just think he has to get rid of the ball faster, and there's a couple guys that he could have hit. The first guy is Stevenson here on this initial drag route. Because Henry and Hooper are running deeper routes, that's just going to hold this linebacker, TJ Edwards, for a second. So if he throws this to Ramondre Stevenson, it's an easy 3 to 5 yard gain with maybe more if Stevenson wants to get a little froggy after the catch. So Drake just has to get rid of the ball quicker here. I think he needs to either throw this one to Stevenson immediately on the drag, but this is a good route concept because I want you to watch Austin Hooper. The second that Stevenson comes underneath on this drag, it's going to free up TJ Edwards in this space in between these 3 defenders. Specifically, this space between Edwards and the safety over the top on this post route to Austin Hooper. It's a difficult throw because he has to make sure that he throws it over in between TJ Edwards' head, and he has to throw it before the safety can get to it. But I think there's a little window there. Again, the reason I highlight this play as a negative play is Maye just has to get rid of the ball quicker, right? He has to throw this drag to Ramondre or has to fire this one in between these three defenders to Austin Hooper. There is a play to be made here. It's essentially what I'm getting at. But good job from him after not throwing this ball to evade the pressure, to get out of the pocket, and to throw the ball away. So this is just a dead play. You don't take a sack. You don't take a negative play. But I think he could have made this play, and that's why I highlight it. All right, final negative play we're going to take a look at here is drive number 1, play number 3, a 3rd and 4. Drake Maye is going to get sacked by Jacob Martin. And this is not Drake Maye's fault. I want to be clear about that. The Patriots' offensive line gets beat immediately off the line of scrimmage here. Gervon Dexter Sr. creates the initial pressure on Mike Onwenu, just cooks him at the line of scrimmage, and then Jacob Martin beats the left tackle, Vidarian Lowe. And this is also phenomenal coverage on the back end here from Chicago. They also make this play happen. Just great stuff here all around from the Chicago defense. But the reason I highlight this one for Drake Maye is because I think this moment of hesitation here in the pocket costs him. Just right here, the initial pressure gets home, and Drake needs to know everything's covered downfield. There's no way I'm making this throw. He needs to step up and scramble immediately, right here at this second. In this moment of hesitation where he steps up the pocket and pump fakes a couple of times and then scrambles, gives Jacob Martin enough time to recover after beating the left tackle and to make this sack. So this is a great play from the Chicago defense, and I don't even know if Drake scrambles initially if he gets this first down, because if you're going to notice here, TJ Edwards is on a QB spy, and he only needs to get to the 40-yard line. Maye does. He only needs to get 4 yards. It's a really long 4 yards. So even if Maye steps up, I don't know if he gets this first down. But this is just a little something for a young quarterback. Maye needs to trust his instincts. He's one of the best scrambling quarterbacks I've seen. I think Drake Maye has a really special scrambling ability, and just in this instance, I think he needs to trust his legs a little more and scramble immediately instead of trying to make this play downfield. Just a little bit of a feel thing and something for him to build on as a young QB. All right, enough of the negativity. Let's get into some positive plays, because I think there is a lot of positives to take away from this game. The first play that we're going to take a look at is his lone touchdown on the day. He's going to find Jalen Polk. This is drive number 5, play number 10, a 1st and goal situation. I love everything about this play, man. The Patriots sell the hell out of this fake here. So think about this. 1st and goal. Patriots have been running the ball a lot here in the red zone. Bears are thinking they want to keep the clock running. But it's a pass, so you want to sell the hell out of the run here, and that's exactly what they do. They initially sell the fake here with the Hunter Henry motion. You get a little bit of a misdirection here from the Chicago defense. Look at this hand, don't look at this hand, right? And it's going to make the Chicago defense think that he's effectively, a pulling guard. They want to create space for Ramondre to have a run here on the backside of the line. And another great part of this fake is Drake Maye on this play action. Right into him. And all of the Bears are at the line of scrimmage here. The final component of this fake is Jalen Polk, who is doing a block and release, right? It just confuses the defense. Polk's a receiver. You'd figure if this is a passing play that he's going to break immediately from the line of scrimmage. He blocks initially, and then at the last minute, right as he sucked his defender in low and got his leverage in on a run play, breaks off from the guy he's engaged with, breaks to the corner of the end zone, wide open. This is a beautiful play design here from New England, and this is also just phenomenal execution. I love everything about this play. Again, the pre-snap motion for Henry pulling, play action fake here from Drake Maye, and the block and release from Jalen Polk. Great play design and great execution. Also, just a great situational game call. They completely confused the Chicago defense here. All right, we're going to rewind a little bit here from that touchdown drive to a play that set up the touchdown. And this is Drake Maye finding Austin Hooper for a big 24-yard gain. Nothing really special here from Drake Maye. Again, a 3rd and 1 here, so the play action fake does work a little bit. Sinks the linebackers a little bit. They realize it's a fake. And Maye's going to find a wide open Austin Hooper for a big gain. Hooper's going to make the catch and then get some extra yards after the catch. But he makes Chicago pay for a defensive breakdown, and you can't ask for anything else from your quarterback but to do exactly that. Hunter Henry's coming in motion, and Tyreek Stevenson looks like he's trying to signal to 31 to make the switch on a man, and it's just blown coverage. Everybody picks up a man, where you got a man on Henry, you got a man on both of the receivers. The big difference is you've got two men on Ramondre Stevenson. Instead of going with Austin Hooper, 31 slams on the brakes to get on Ramondre Stevenson. It is just a defensive communication. You got two guys on one guy. Simple math, simple numbers. That means that somebody is wide open, and that man is Austin Hooper. And Drake Maye makes him pay for a defensive miscommunication and a defensive breakdown. Poor defense here from Chicago, but again, Maye makes them pay for it. Next play we're going to take a look at is the following drive. Drive number 6, play number 4, a 1st and 10. And this is a crucial play. It's going to set up New England points before the end of the first half. And I have to tip my cap here to Drake Maye. He's the man that makes this play happen. It's a great throw with timing and anticipation with Kayshon Boutte here. Because I want you to look at when Drake Maye throws this football where Boutte is. Boutte's making his break, but he throws this exactly where he needs to be, right in front of the cornerback where the corner can't make the play because Boutte's created separation, and right in front of the safety where the safety can't make the play. It is a dot of a football to Kayshon Boutte. And not only that, he hits Boutte in stride. You know, Boutte doesn't have to slow up. He doesn't have to make this a contested catch. He hits him right in stride, and he's able to get, 5 more yards after the fact. So accurate football, thrown with great timing, great anticipation, put in the perfect spot. This is a great throw here from Drake Maye. Really special stuff. And again, situationally, this play single-handedly puts 3 more points up on the board for the Patriots before the end of the first half. Great stuff here from Drake. All right, we're going to jump ahead to after the end of the first half. This is drive number 7, play number 4, 2nd and 11. And Maye is going to find Kayshon Boutte again here for 13 yards. And I really, really like this play call. So this pre-snap motion is going to do 2 things here. First, it's going to tell Drake Maye this is man coverage. The corner follows his man all the way across to the other side. So that's going to signal to Maye that this is man coverage. And what it's also going to do is it's going to isolate this left side, and it's only going to leave one cornerback in coverage with Kayshon Boutte here on the left side. So what Drake is doing is he's making a very simple read. He is looking at TJ Edwards, and what TJ Edwards does, he knows that the down linemen are going to be coming after him, and he knows that this corner is going to be on Boutte. So as long as TJ Edwards moves out of his way, he's going to have a ton of space to make this throw on a slant to Boutte. Bam. Really, really simple. Again, man, this is nothing flashy or spectacular, but it's really simple. Pre-snap motion, signals man coverage, isolates the left side where you don't have to worry about throwing into coverage with another defensive back. He reads that TJ Edwards is in man coverage on Ramondre Stevenson, taking him. He drifts out of the middle of the field. Maye immediately makes the read, makes the throw, right on time, right on target. Really good play call, really good design. And the Patriots just simplifying stuff for Drake Maye, and he's making the right read. I really like the play call, and I really like the execution. All right, guys, next play we're going to take a look at here is drive number 2, play number 1, a 1st and 10. Drake Maye is going to find Austin Hooper for a big 28-yard gain, and this is a really good decision here from Maye. He makes it pretty quickly, and what he's going to read here is it's man up, and Austin Hooper has a very big mismatch on him. He's got number 6, Kyler Gordon, on him. And this is a 6'4" Hooper versus a 6' tall defensive back. And the defensive back has his back turned to Drake Maye the entire time. So there's one high safety with a post and a corner route. So Maye knows that he's going to have one-on-one here. And it's just a mismatch. He reads that the safety has his back to him. And Maye puts this in a really good spot where Hooper can go up and win a jump ball that Kyler Gordon can't go and make. It's a really good decision. It is a beautifully placed ball, and Hooper just goes up and wins this one. All right, next play we're going to take a look at here is drive number 10, play number 2, a 2nd and 10, and Drake Maye is going to get mobile and get loose for a big 19-yard gain. And what I love about this play is great coverage here from Chicago, nothing doing, and he just feels it. He sees that seam open up here on the left side, just a lot of green grass and open space, and he's going to cut loose for a big gain. The key read here is when Kayshon Boutte lined up here on the left side, he's going to take 2 defenders with him over the middle of the field. This looks like a man up with a single high safety, and this other safety's covering the middle of the field. The reason that Maye's able to break this one loose is because the safety also goes with Kayshon Boutte. And their backs are turned to Maye completely, so when he breaks this one loose, they don't even realize that he's out of the pocket and scrambling until he's 10 yards downfield. Like, it's too late to even go and make the play. Boutte just takes 2 defenders with him. Everybody else is late to react, and Maye finds a wide open seam. He is a special scrambler, man. Not a ton of analysis needed. He reads the field well, notices that seam come open, and doesn't hesitate to get upfield. Maye needs to weaponize his legs as much as possible. He is a special scrambling talent. All right, next play we're going to take a look at here is a little bit later in this drive. Still drive number 10, play number 7, a 2nd and 10, and Maye is going to find Austin Hooper over the middle for 12 yards. Now, first, I really like this play design. This is all about timing. You've got a deep curl here from Hunter Henry, and Hooper is going to run a deeper in route. And what this is going to do is just open up enough space between 3 defenders to open up a little window for Maye to throw through. And he does, right in here between the safety, Tremaine Edmonds, and TJ Edwards. This is all about timing, accuracy, and anticipation. And it's a beautifully thrown ball right on target to Austin Hooper for a 12-yard gain. It's a good play design, and it's a simple read. I really like this. Again, nothing too complicated, but he sees the linebacker go with Henry underneath, and he knows that he's going to have a little bit of a window here in between these 3 defenders, delivers it beautifully, on time, on target, and Hooper makes the grab. Great play design and great execution here from the rookie. All right, next play we're going to take a look at here is drive number 2, play number 10, 3rd and 6. Now, Drake Maye isn't going to convert this play. This is an incomplete pass to KJ Osborne. It would have been a touchdown had KJ Osborne not stepped out of bounds prior to this catch. But what I really like about this is immediately, you can take a look here at Austin Booker. Right end here on this play is just going to speed rush Vidarian Lowe on the left side. Blows by him. Maye picks up the pressure, is able to avoid this sack and get out of the pocket. Not only that, with pressure bearing down on him, with the sideline as an extra defender, is able to get this ball away, and not only get it away, but put it in a perfect spot for KJ Osborne to go and make the play. I'm impressed he was even able to get this ball away. It comes out a little wobbly, but it's a perfect throw up the sideline for Osborne. And I mean, I don't want to gas up an incompletion too much, but does this throw near the sideline remind you of any quarterback? To me, it's very Josh Allen. This is Josh Allen-esque stuff. Flushed out right, nothing doing, play is broken down, and he somehow makes the play. Again, this is a touchdown if Osborne doesn't accidentally step out of bounds. It's a beautiful play here from Drake Maye. He's given you those glimpses, man, of that special play extension and play creation that only, very few quarterbacks in the NFL can make. He really makes something out of nothing here. All right, just 2 more plays we're going to take a look at here. The next one, drive number 6, play number 1, 1st and 10. Another incompletion here to Kayshon Boutte, but this is a really, really tough throw. First, Maye drops back here in the shotgun, little pump fake over the middle. He's going to get flushed out left and almost connects here deep with Kayshon Boutte. But I just want to stress how hard, how difficult of a throw this is from Drake Maye. This is a right-handed quarterback. He is rolling out to his left. He's throwing off his back foot back across the field, and he almost connects. And I'm convinced that Drake throws this exactly where he wanted to. I think this is a beautifully thrown ball here from Drake Maye deep downfield. I just think he needed to throw it a little bit harder. In saying that, too, I want to give credit to number 22, Elijah Hicks, on this play. Great recovery to make this pass break up, because the second that he sees Maye coming loose and getting ready to fire this, he immediately gets on his horse back up the field to meet Boutte right as he's trying to make this play. If he's not there, that's a catch. And I think if he had thrown this a little bit deeper, where Boutte didn't have to slow down, or if he could have caught it in stride, throws it a little harder, I think this is a big play. But this is still a really beautifully thrown ball. It's a super difficult throw. Again, you're seeing glimpses of the stuff that makes him so impressive. Again, this could have been a sack for most quarterbacks. Left guard gets beat. Him and Lowe get beat off the left side here. for some interior pressure, and Maye is able to evade the pressure, get out left, and make a throw downfield. They can't connect here, but I'm telling you, Maye's going to start connecting on some of these big-time shot plays, and it's going to blow some people's minds. All right, last play we're going to take a look at here in the breakdown. Drive number 9, play number 1, 1st and 10. Drake Maye is going to go incomplete, deep over the middle, but I just want you to watch how difficult of a throw this is. Single back, little play action here, rolling out right. And Maye is going to let one fly. I mean, this is like 60 yards in the air. There's just only certain quarterbacks that can make this throw, man. This is one of them Zach Wilson pro day balls. And, 58 to 60 air yards rolling out right outside of the pocket with a guy bearing down on you. I'm just in awe. I mean, Drake has got a rocket launcher, man. He's a really, really talented quarterback. And this is a really tough throw. They don't connect. I don't think his receiver does a good job of tracking and finding this ball and making a play on it. I think the defensive back did a much better job of locating it. But this is still a beautifully thrown ball. It's one-on-one coverage. It's one of those that you just got to live with. A 50-50 ball to your receiver. You're hoping that he's going to go up and get it to Kayshon Boutte here deep. Again, man, rolling out right, pressure coming down on you. Flings that thing. Drake Maye's got a rocket, and I'm telling you, you see the glimpses. You see the glimpses on tape here, man. The mobility, the arm strength, the ability to throw on the run. Maye's going to start connecting on some of these. So what are some big takeaways for Drake Maye? Well, I think Drake Maye has the potential to be a top 3 quarterback in football one day. I really believe in his ability that much. He has a special skill set, and he is a special self-creator and play extender. And he's got this rare combination of arm talent and scrambling ability and pocket feel and sack avoidance. He's only started 5 games, but he's got 233 rushing yards. He has the 10th most rushing yards of any quarterback in football right now. He started 5 games. Some guys have started all of them, The craziest stat about Drake is that he's averaging 9.3 rushing yards per attempt. Again, he started in 5 games. That's by far the most rushing yards per attempt of any quarterback in football this season. But it would also be the most rushing yards per carry by any player in NFL history. The most is Michael Vick with 7 rushing yards per carry. Now, do I think that number is going to hold up for this season, for his entire career? Probably not, but that's the crazy thing about that number is like Drake Maye is a special scrambling talent, and I think that kind of got buried, right? Caleb being hyped up with all his raw talent, and I'm not taking anything away from those guys. I really do. I think Caleb, Jaden, and Drake Maye all have the potential to be top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL one day, all 3 of them. I believe in all of their abilities that much, but Drake is a special scrambler, just like Jaden. I think Drake, I don't know if Drake's better, but he's up there. He's got the potential to be one of the best in football, and he's also got a rocket of an arm. I mean, he's just uber talented. He just oozes with talent. And the biggest thing to me about Drake in this tape and for the 5 games that he has started is he makes the simple stuff look simple. That's great. Caleb is even struggling with some of the simple stuff like accuracy. You're not seeing that, man. I think Drake has really good pocket feel. I think he's got really good timing and anticipation with his routes. And truth be told, I think New England has set him up for success. It is one of the worst offensive situations in football. This is a really bad offensive line. He has a lack of real receiving weapons, but he's making the most of the situation. But he looks really well prepared every week. He looks really comfortable with the playbook. And I also really like the run-pass distribution from the Patriots, in this game. 31 carries to running backs, 30 called pass plays. Like, they had a lead. This was a good game script, right? It allowed them to continue establishing the run, but they're not overburdening. They're not overwhelming their rookie quarterback. And like I said, I like the play calling here in New England. They're letting him do his thing. They're drawing up specific, easy reads. Again, man, he's making the simple stuff look easy, and he's capable of some of this superhuman special playmaking that you see from the best quarterbacks in football, the Josh Allens of the world, the Patrick Mahomes, the scrambling, the making plays, the getting out of the pocket and making throws downfield. That's what the best quarterbacks in football do, man. Like, they make the simple stuff, they do all the simple stuff, but they also kill you with big-time playmaking. And I think it's the most valuable trait and the most valuable skill set that a quarterback can have. Drake Maye has it. Drake Maye has the most valuable skill set that a quarterback can have in the modern NFL. So I'm very, very high on Drake Maye. And the gap between him and Caleb is closing to me. And part of that is I don't think the Bears have set Caleb up for success. Like, I think They have a little more talent in the receiving core, a lot more talent in the receiving core. I think the offensive lines are comparable, but the coaching staff is completely incompetent. I don't feel that way about New England. Like I said, though, I'm high on all these guys. I really do think this has a chance to be one of the greatest quarterback draft classes of all time. If you're interested in some breakdowns on the other rookie quarterbacks, I did a breakdown on Jaden a few weeks ago. I also did a breakdown on Caleb Williams. You can check those out here on our channel. And let me know, how would you rank the young quarterbacks in the 24 draft class? What do you think about all of them? And who do you think is the best of the bunch? And with that, I will see you guys soon.